Hi Sag, Happy New Year. Welcome to my channel. My name is Gypsy from Gypsy Healing Company, and I have a 5-card spread for you today for the month of January. So also make sure you check out your rising and your moon signs. See what resonates most with you, and of course, if you're open to it, if you would like, you can reach out to me for a personal reading as well. So the first card position represents the theme for the month of January. So we'll see what comes out. I know for Sagittarians, you guys have been out and about, social butterflies during this holiday season, and you're really fiery and passionate and social. But even a lot of my Sagittarius friends have grown tired of that energy. They're starting to feel like maybe it's time to pull back a little bit. All right, so first card out, the theme is the 10 of Pentacles, and this card is about legacy. It's about goals, long-term goals, and it's associated with the things that you would like to build. What would bring you stability, happiness, and a long-lasting legacy. If you notice in the picture, I'll show you again. There's 10 pentacles, and there's a man. It looks like there's his children, grandchildren, dogs, all of it. So it's really about things that take a while to come to pass, to come into fruition. With this being the theme of January, it's asking you to examine what your ideal situation looks like down the line. What are you building toward? What are you working toward? There's a lot of opportunities coming toward you at this time, and so it might be a little difficult to narrow down the focus and to decide what would bring you this sort of contentment and happiness. All right, let's continue building the story. Let's get our challenge out for the month of January for Sagittarius 2019. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups for your challenge. So just like I was saying before, because of all these new opportunities coming in, it might look a little bit confusing. It might be hard to narrow down that focus. It might be difficult to really nail down what this looks like for you specifically. Here you can see there's an individual staring up at lots of cups, and inside of these cups, these different options, there are a myriad of different outcomes, right? We have a snake in one, and then we have a laurel leaf of success in another. And this just represents the fact that there's a lot coming to you, and it might be overwhelming this month of January. Even good things can be overwhelming, especially after you've had to exert so much energy during the holiday season. So much of your fire has been spent already. So this month, it looks like the challenge might be determining what you would like to manifest here on this physical plane. You have a lot of ideas, you have a lot of feelings and opportunities, and you're realizing a lot of things about the people around you. So this month, know that it is okay not to know everything. It's okay not to have the entire picture. Be receptive this month. Allow things to come to you and weed it out as you see fit. Weigh things out as well. If someone offers you a cup and there's a snake in it, if that makes you feel afraid or that doesn't satisfy you, don't take it. Similarly, there's jewels here, so you'll have to decide what is worthwhile to you, what you would like to have. And maybe this month you don't actually decide. Maybe this month is all about just taking stock and observing what your options are and contemplating these options and waiting for it all to pan out. So this month is not a month of action in the way that December might have been. This is a month of receptivity and allowance, acceptance, and brainstorming in a lot of senses too. What are your possibilities? What options do you have? Pro-con lists. Those might be helpful this month. But be very patient with yourself, and if you find yourself confused, it's okay. It'll become clear shortly. We have more fire energy for you to jump to when Aries season begins, and you'll feel more revved up to begin working on those things at that time. But for right now, understand that things are a little bit cloudy, right? And that this will clear up. It will become clear, especially the more time that you spend with yourself, with your close family members, close friends, or the people who don't require much energy to be around in your life. Okay. It's okay to not know in January. So unexpected is our next card position. Let's see what's coming for Sag unexpectedly. All right, we have, this one came out for Capricorn too, the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles can be read in several ways, just like any of these cards can. You can either be the gentleman in the forefront or the patrons in the back. And this card is about balancing. It's about reciprocity. It's about yin and yang. How much are you giving and how much are you receiving? And in the month of January, people are seeking to give things and opportunities and extend their coins, their pentacles to you. Again, we talked about a bit ago having to sift through all of the things that you're being given and having to decide what you're going to do with it. There's a lot coming to you by way of financial opportunity and even potentially family and love. This is all about your legacy. So for a lot of you, your career field, your current job, your current position is going to be up for review. For some of you, you will perhaps be given more responsibilities at work, a new title at work, some recognition, job offers. Yes, these sorts of things. But again, you know, it's a wonderful card. But you might feel a little confused going back to this this challenge position. You might feel a little confused about if you want to take it, if you're going to be receptive to taking it. The Six of Pentacles is also about service, about kindness, and getting help that you might need, or getting assistance with something. So definitely there's some energy coming in for you that is assisting you in some sort of financial or physical way. Lots of offers. And a lot of earth energy. That's kind of what's throwing me right now. Since you guys are so fiery, you might be dealing with an earth sign or contemplating family matters, things going on with your children. okay? Or really being so focused on the self and what you're trying to create that everyone else is kind of taking a back seat this month. So we're going from the theme of the month, which is all about legacy and what you're trying to build and what you're trying to grow. Encountering a little bit of confusion about what makes you happy, what fulfills you, who you want to spend your time and energy and love, emotion on. And then unexpectedly, we have a character coming in who is attempting to give you something. And of course, you deserve all of the goodness that's coming to you. However, it might take you a minute to know what to do with these offers. Is this an offer you would like to take? Or would you like to go a different direction? Are you going to choose the cup with the jewels, the laurel leaf, the snake? All of them can serve different purposes, right? And I think that's why it's in the challenged position, is because, there's good and bad to everything in life. There's a fine balance, again, with the Six of Pentacles. There is a very fine balance here. And it might take you a while to calibrate to get that. Let's keep building this story here. What's your advice? Now that we're in Capricorn season, it makes sense that there's some earth energy with the pentacles going on. Take some time to ground down and to get to the heart of things, the foundation of things. All right, so the card that fell out next is for your advice. And your advice here is the Hermit. Or not the Hermit, but very similar energy to the Hermit. The Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is taking a breather. There's nowhere else for him to go. He's tied up to this tree. He's looking at things from all angles, all different perspectives, and he's considering his next move. It's not time for him to move yet. He's very clearly hung up or strung up by a tree. But because of his strange vantage point, because of his removed perspective, he is able to see all sides of the coin, right? So your advice, in order to help get you out of this confusion and not really knowing what to do with all of the things coming towards you, you're being asked to spend time doing this. Okay, and the reason why I said Hermit before is because that's very similar energy. This man is going internally. He is analyzing things on his own, without the help of others. He's contemplating, like, he's not concerned about what anybody else thinks about his precarious situation, but he knows he has to do this for himself. So Sagittarius, this month, take a step back from everything, especially if you're finding yourself stuck here. Take a step back, view things with fresh eyes from a new perspective, and imagine yourself like in the situation, but not necessarily of the situation. So keep a bird's eye view. This individual also has his heart chakra wide open. He is receptive to all things that are coming toward him. He is feeling through these decisions and the energies that are appearing to him. He is able to determine and to see things from a different perspective because he's seeing with his feelings, with his emotions, as well as with his eyes. Okay, so logic This month, of course, is great. However, I think there's again a balance between logic and emotion that this month is asking you to balance in order to come to the conclusions that you need to come to in terms of your direction moving forward. There is an emphasis on the self and taking a moment of contemplation, of reservation, and rest, definitely. This is not a big month for action. All of these are really still and receptive, and even here in the theme, like the gentleman in the foreground is sitting down. The Hanged Man is not going anywhere either. This time before Aries season, the next fire season that we have, is for you to get clear. To get clear about what you're going to do next. And that is what the Judgment card is all about. These individuals are heeding the call. They have heard the trumpet, and they are now rising to the occasion. So after you going through having these options presented to you, being confused, having even more opportunities falling into your lap, and then the quiet contemplation, in that quiet or through that quiet, you can then hear the voice of your higher self, your angels, your intuition, whatever you want to call it, telling you which direction you need to go in. Judgment, the Judgment card is a major arcana card. So it is major guidance here, and it's asking you to elevate. And with this being your outcome card, you yourself, Sagittarius, by the end of the month, will begin on this journey of self-improvement, self-elevation, ascension, and really getting in touch with your purpose on the earth and your spirituality and your faith, trust, and ability, and knowledge of the ability that you have within. Yes. So the action comes only after the clarity. If you pressure yourself to act before you are certain about what you want, you're going to end up being frustrated and perhaps even having to start back over, having to backtrack. So it's better now to take this time out for yourself and to be patient and to patiently wait for that inner calling, that inner, yes, this is what I need to do. This is the direction that I need to take. And that will come. But before that does come, you need to spend some time here, really contemplating, weighing things out, and deciding what is going to take you to this place. What is your legacy going to be, and who gets to come there with you? January is a great month to prepare for the rest of the year and to assert your direction. It's a time for you to recharge, to kindle your fire, stoke your fire, and to get revved up and ready to go, right? So we're not going anywhere in January, but you're preparing for your path in the later months. So relish in this time, in this quiet, in this peace. Allow yourself to be a little bit confused and use your heart chakra, your feelings, to help you determine and distinguish which way would be best for you to go. which direction will take you here. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for your time and your energy. If you would like a personal reading with me, all of the links are in the description below. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We're going to be doing a lot of live sessions where you'll get free readings in real time. Okay? So I will see you in another video. Bye.